I'm getting over it. Pushing past all those songs, it ain't getting right to the root of what the problem really is. The reasons for the misunderstandings, the emergency landings on a plane headed for home is where the heart was living till it was without feeling and started revealing itself to everyone else. By just packing up, moving out, saying it could do without a barely able to save a running up out the mouth. So I'm tearing this and everything else between me and what I wanna do. So he says, I'm tearing you and everything else between me and you to memory. So now even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking. I'm better now, I'm awake now, I can see everything in front of me. I'm stronger now, even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking. I'm better now, I'm awake now, I can see everything in front of me. Now if you would've waited 1 second, you wouldn't feel so second. The second I put you first, it made the situation worse. Cause you wanna take advantage and control of the things that I manage to keep under control. Like my happiness, my family, and all of my music, my music, my music, my music, yeah. You had it all, you chose to abuse it, abuse it, abuse it, abuse it. So I'm tearing this and everything else between me and what I wanna do to pieces. I'm tearing you and everything else between me and you to memory. So good now, even after everything that
The following contest is a first blood match. On the way to the ring, from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk, they hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Get your heart out, girls. Hands off the merchandise.
And the opponent, from Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
I'm gonna skip this because I hate doing intros. The other day I peaked at 9 viewers.
We need 13 more, do?
No,
How do you
The average
be
three.
Twitch affiliated?
you need to average 3 for 4 days in a row.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches. That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. I hope he's not looking for a weapon. That could do some serious damage.
How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid? Oh, man! Did you hear that cheer?
The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile. Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they got a right to say whatever they want.
The Undertaker's been in WWE for 13 years now, JR, and I think it's really starting to show here tonight.
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks as good tonight as when he first appeared in the WWE.
Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
What a counter! Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knock. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you...
Uh-oh. Looks like he's got a song he wants to play for his opponent.
Sweet chin music! That's a toe tapper, all right! Look at Shawn Michaels, the future Hall of Famer. Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
And you can't take too many of those and expect to continue. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is. But I think he's over...
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but
You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
no, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline.
Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either. If you root around under the ring long enough, you're bound to find a weapon of some sort or another. Is there any superstar in WWE who can go...
He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's going to find. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, heels rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere. What a vicious chair shot!
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR. You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. And speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown on yourself. It looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride, King.
And that's one ride you don't ever want to take. The last ride.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career.
He might be thinking of one of his favorite tunes.
No! Sweet chin music! I don't believe it!
What a reversal.
Why did he say what a reversal then when I wasn't a reversal?
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know
Oh, sorry.
that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy, he's going up. But what's he going to do when he gets there? You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no...
You can't blame the superstars for looking under the ring for weapons. Anything you find under there can be a huge help. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw's a dominant brand is for... And what a slobber knocker of a shot with that sledgehammer.
That'll rearrange your facial features for sure, JR.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. He must be looking for a weapon of some kind.
Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have. Oh, my God! That foreign object is certainly being put to good use.
It sure is. I wonder if the manufacturer ever thought it would be used like that. See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans,
And the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number. What a shot! I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Come on, JR. Uh-oh. Looks like he's got a song he wants to play for his opponent.
Sweet chin music. That's a toe tapper, all right. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR.
Oh,
And I love to hear it. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
Oh, no. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
He sure is. Sweet chin music right in the kisser.
I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious because I know that's unlucky. I'm not sure I agree with... He reversed it. He's bringing the hammer down, JR.
Oh, that's
He sure is. And the longer he holds that sledgehammer, the uglier it's going to get. Oh, no.
What do you mean KO?
First blood in the